Alright, I'll see as a start over.
Yeah, so right now it's showing Resident Evil 3. But here's the thing though. When we play that Resident Evil game, we're playing on standard, right? And the next version is hardcore, right? Well, after hardcore, if you beat hardcore, they have another version called Inferno, which is just like hardcore is like, okay, remember how the games have the adaptive difficulty? So like the worse off you're doing, the easier the game gets. And then if you're doing better, the game gets harder. Well, hardcore, when you play hardcore, it makes the game go into like when you're doing as good as you can on standard, it'll max out the difficulty, right? Hardcore is just that difficulty, the standard difficulty maxed out. But they have Inferno mode, which is just, it makes everything harder. Enemies take more damage, you get even less ammo, and then like I started noticing when I was playing on assisted, Nemesis is less aggressive. And there's a specific spot where when he's shooting at you with a rocket launcher, he's supposed to be able to get you. Like if you're not like actively like dodging him like hard, like he'll get you, right?
Yeah.
And when I was playing on assisted, I noticed that he'll like get to the point where like he locks on you, and then like he'll stop real quick. And then he'll start doing it again. And then he'll lock onto you, but he'll take a couple seconds to shoot so you can get out of the way real quick. When I was playing on standard mode, he wasn't like that. When he wanted to shoot me, he was gonna shoot me, and he'll hit me.
Evil is about to have a really bad day. Yeah, I'm flattered. Now let's kick some evil ass.
Enemies die faster, like on assisted, like all of that stuff you get. But I didn't know they like actually dumbed down the AI. Because when you play it on Resident Evil 2 and you play it on assisted, all the zombies are still the same and everything like that. They just take less damage. That's it. It's the only difference. And you get more armor. Armor ammo.
What's it called? It's to play for the cinematic shit.
You said that what?
They have games now for modes that they're like basically like it's like easy but easier than easy.
Oh no, yeah, I know that they have like if you play the Witcher game, the first difficulty that it has, it says story and board.
Yeah, that's what
it's basically just, you know, like the game on the easiest difficulty.
Yeah, that's what they do for the Fallen Order.
Professor Raymond. Let me show you the way my young Padawan.
It says someone that wants to focus on the storyline rather than the challenge.
Yeah. I also think what that's for is like, because you know, there's people that post like the whole game. They'll play through the whole game, and then they'll post that whole video on YouTube, right? I think it's also for those people so they can go through the game like that and like you know make it easier for you to like put your video out like that, because video game companies like that now. Like it helps the game. Like if you see a streamer playing a game and it's doing good, then yeah, you're gonna probably want to try it. Like if it looks interesting, you'll probably want to try it. So I'm pretty sure they like that cinematic mode thing it helps for all of that too. And then, you know, of course, if you really want the challenge, they have it there. That's awesome.
That will actively act like fuckheads, have me take something away, and then be like, I don't understand why he took it away. Do that. It's like, bitch. Are you serious? Only my chat. I don't understand why he took it away. Y'all are a whole ass mess, but that's okay. We like it.
I can see why like this guy has he gets a good amount of viewers. Cause it's like the way he interacts with the chat is like he's really like talking to the chat the whole time.
He says that's every Twitch chat in existence. That's fair. probably
Plus, I think him too, like, cause you see, like, you hear how like fucking active he is. Like he's he's laughing his ass off and everything.
Oh man, this is the way. This is the way of TV. What can you do?
I don't understand how the fuck you can talk to the chat like this and play this game without getting hit and beat it fast. That's what I'm tripping out on. Cause I have trouble like fucking like if I can't look away at anything, like when I'm playing this game, like I look at, and I had Austin's fucking screen on the side right here. I was looking at Austin's screen when I was in a safe spot.
Because chat has the same IQ as a piece of toast. Let it be known that Yacht said that. I didn't say that. Those words didn't leave my mouth. He said that. I don't disagree, but
Oh, there was another part too where he's talking about something. He's like, yeah, man, cause I had a couple edibles that day. That was lit. Like, oh my god. I can't remember what stories he was telling though. Like what led to him talking, like saying that. I just remember him saying that. I was like, what the fuck?
because this game has trash consistency.
That's the beauty of it, though.
Kiss your chode, it's too small.
See, like most games are left up to like how good the guy really is that's playing, right? And then Resident Evil, they kind of make their games now, like since like the beginning, honestly. Resident Evil 1, if you beat the game in under an hour, you unlock a rocket launcher, and it'll be inside the chest. So they've always encouraged you to beat the game as fast as possible. So like with Resident Evil, it's a speedrunner's game. Like they make the game in a way that there's a way for you to do this as fast as fucking possible. So with Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 3, the remake, the difference between all of those is like, yeah, they're still made to be like speedrun, but the way that the zombies act, the way that Nemesis acts, and all of that, the way all of the enemies act, like they're not like the old zombies and everything where you can know automatically what they're gonna do, right? Like they could come out of nowhere with a fucking attack, like a random ass attack. And here, like when you're running away from a zombie, and the zombie like lunges to grab you, and you from it, they could do another lunge, and that lunge will actually grab you. So it's kind of like there's a whole bunch of random elements that can happen. Like sometimes zombies could just like walk in a different direction than they normally do, and like end up in your way somehow. That's one of the things though that makes the games like, you know, like for like their actual like difficulty. That's one of the things that helps make it actually like difficult, like people want. Because sometimes these games are too easy. Oh, the Resident Evil 0 is the hardest Resident Evil for a reason. Like every Resident Evil, you can use the item box, right? And in Resident Evil 0, you don't get an item box. You have to drop all the items on the floor, and you have to make sure you can't put them anywhere. And all the Resident Evils that are at least like this, there's gonna be areas that you're gonna have to go to like multiple times, right? So in Resident Evil 0, that place that you have to go to, like you have to go through all the time, just leave all your shit there. But like they figured people would do that, so they made it so that way there's a limit to how many things you could drop in a room. They made it purposely like difficult like that. Not only that, they have like these like the thing that makes that game like like really hard is because zombies are just automatically like stronger than any of the other zombies in any of the Resident Evils. Like you could shoot them in the head with the shotgun and they won't get a headshot and they'll still be walking. And then sometimes you can shoot them in the head and their head will pop off. But they're the only zombies that take 2 headshots from a shotgun and die. None of the other Resident Evils do. Like in Resident Evil 2, or actually even Resident Evil 1, like the original ones, like a group of zombies could go and walk up to you, right? Like 5 of them. If they're all crowded in a certain way, and you just aim up with the shotgun, you could blow all 5 of their heads off all at once and just take care of that whole group with 1 bullet. You can't do that in Resident Evil 0, and you can't do that in Resident Evil 3. The remake, they made it more difficult. Like, it's harder to get headshots on zombies. They made the knife is weaker, but it's infinite now. But it's weak as shit, dude. Like, you don't even want to use it to kill anything. Like, if you're gonna do a knife-only run, you have to unlock the good knife. Because in this one, the one that you start off with is such garbage, bro. You can get, like, a lightsaber in here. But you gotta, like... You gotta get like a certain amount of points, because in this one, like it gives you points to buy items. In the other Resident Evils, you just gotta beat it in a certain amount of time and you unlock whatever. But this one, you gotta get points, so they want you to beat the game multiple times. But the thing is, you don't get extra. I don't think you get points for playing on assisted, so you can't just go and play assisted and try to get everything. You get a certain amount of points on the normal mode, you get more on hardcore, and then you get even more on Inferno.
Music off. As much as I love the NWO, shut that shit down.
He's on the part right now that like I could do pretty good up until this part right here, and most of the time I'll actually end up dying right here. Or I get like really heavily end up leaving this area and I'm still poisoned and there's not, I still have a parasite. The parasite kills you over time. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't run when you have the parasite in you because it's just like dying. So the longer you have the parasite in you, your health is just draining. I can't stand this level. Thank God you only gotta do it for a little bit. Like if you do it fast enough, bro, it takes like 2-3 minutes. Your inventory is disgusting. It's cause, bro. It's cause for some reason, like in Resident Evil, it kind of gives you like fucking, like a little bit of like OCD sometimes. Cause you like in the Resident Evil 4, you know how like M5, you know how you get like the big box. Like oh no, you don't get it in 5. Okay, in Resident Evil 4, you know the box that you carry everything in, like your case. You know, sometimes you gotta like organize it better because there's still extra room, and you just have to organize it right. So I guess people see this guy shit like never being organized and they trip out. For me, it's like I organize my shit, like that's fine, but I don't have to do it. I guess it's like you see a lot of Resident Evil players do it though, I don't know why. It's like, I don't know, I guess it's a normal thing. Oh, he got hit. Yeah, he restarted. Let's see carcinogens on. Nope.
You have the final piece of the map, revealing the location of the lost pages of the Necronomicon and Kandarian dagger. They are key to your success.
Next stream is in 6 days. It's Walmart blueprint. What the hell is Walmart blueprint? know, I'm gonna look up and see the Escape from Tarkov. I wanna see how that game is. I guess this game Escape from Tarkov. You said what?
I wonder when they get jump scared, do the people that watch my videos get jump scared too?
Possibly.
Lifetime of kicking evil butt.
The survivors have begun to collect the lost pages of the
I guess this Escape from Tarkov game is like
spirits of the book will stop at nothing.
like Rust, I guess. So I don't think you build bases in this one.
Light is good. Time for a dirt nap. Through with it.
The one that you're against right now?
Like a shot.
I don't know about this game. Like, it's just one of those like battle royale type games, but you have like an inventory, like you're doing like rest on that.
I remember beginning this game when the brothers started already, and they on the screen came from the the bosses completely connected. They took that long set declaration with the bosses and the brothers. But if you are not saying
maybe they took it off. Did they put an update out in the game?
Survivors now hold the lost pages of the Necronomicon.
Did the game have an update recently?
It's a step closer to salvation.
Huh?
That I know.
Oh yeah. Lifetime of kicking evil's butt. Ah, just what I needed right now. There's no stopping me now.
Literally, you lose your sodomy. You do.
Oh
well,
my
Escape
God.
from Tarkov might just be for you. What's up guys, it's Average Joel making average content for the average viewer, and today I want to answer the question, is Escape from Tarkov worth it in 2022? Now look, I'll be honest with you, for too long didn't do this, honestly, Escape from Tarkov is one of the best bangs for your buck
No.
in gaming. This game is so rich with content that it is captured every time from London and Manchester to the Exit Hub. That being said, there are quite a few caveats that I will mention in this video. If you do enjoy this content,
We all had a little stand up right now, bro, because we're all ass. And we all looked at each other. One guy aimed the gun at him, at one person, and we all started aiming at each other.
Let's get this out of the way. What is Escape from Tarkov? Well, the development team behind the game, Battlefield Games, describe it as a hardcore, story-driven MMO featuring FPS and RPG unlike first-person shooters. And if that sounds very complicated to you, well, to be honest, that's because the game is. So, God, it's intricate and deep on so many levels that it does take a long to learn. For those of you who aren't aware, I'll just explain basically how the game works. The game essentially revolves around high-value loot. You have to go into raids and find this loot and extract it, and you can either sell it or use it for tasks, or if you find armor or guns, etc., you can take them into the next raid with you. However, whatever guns, whatever helmets, whatever rigs, whatever backpacks, whatever armor you bring into any given raid with you, if you die, you will lose gear. What it means is that every single engagement you have really does feel like fucking life or death. Literally, every time you see a person, your fight is slightly more here. First, you will be dead, you will want to run away and escape if you get into this game, you'll be able to engage with these players, and then when you kill them, not only will you have that sudden rush of energy and excitement that you can't get from any other game, but you'll be able to approach that dead body and pick their corpse clean of all of the gear that they have worked very hard to either find in the raid or brought in with them. This is how Escape from Tarkov works. Now look, because this game has such brutal mechanics, and because there are such high stakes, what this means is, if you're not prepared for this sort of game, you might not find it to your taste. For me personally, I bought this game about 18 months ago, and I think overall I've played it for about 130 hours, and I've only just begun to feel like I'm just getting into it and getting into my stride. Now, as you can probably tell by the gameplay I've got in the background, I'm still absolutely shit at this game. Absolutely god awful. However, the thing is, when you do get to a point where you can kill other people, honestly, there is no other game that I have found that's gratifying. Now, as well as the looting and the shooting, there are some other mechanics in this game that continue to be survival. You have to drink. You don't just have one health bar, you get 7. So your left arm, your right arm, your left leg, your right leg, your thorax, your stomach,
Summon your
head.
courage and
all of
stay
these
close.
things have to be maintained within the raids, and you have to take meds and water. As you get your arm, it makes it black out there, so you're completely injured. So you have to do surgery to repair it. And if you get shot too much in your leg and that gets blacked out, then you'll be limping everywhere. And if you take painkillers to relieve that pain, or you just tear that leg. All of these things have to be thought about and maintained in a really high stress situation. Honestly, aren't going to be for everyone. Look, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that every single person should play a game of Tarkov. The reality of that is, not every single person is going to enjoy this game. If you're used to playing sort of battle royale, and you like that sort of high intensity, and you're looking for something cheaper, then yes, go to Tarkov. Just get into the game, start getting like 5, 6, 7 kill rates that you're used to enjoying in Fortnite, because this style of game is so much different. Hard to do. Then absolutely immense. It takes you ages in order to learn it properly. It's like the loot is such weight, and when you have more loot in your bag, then you're going to be making kills. It makes you easily identify types of players. And on top of this, if you've got a massive gun and a load of shit in your bag, then you're going to be moving really slow, and you're going to be killing the player, and you're not going to be able to run as fast, because sometimes if you're expecting a gunfight, you have to drop your bag and come back to it later, in order to be able to move fast enough so you're actually going to win the gunfight. All of these things need to be thought about at all times, but still to be when you are actually competing at this game. Like I said, I myself am nowhere near that. I rely on playing with friends who are really good at the game, and that's another thing. If you're playing this game on your own, I'm not going to be around the bush. It's fucking terrifying. I played Outlast 2, I played Resident Evil, I played Rage, horror games, and nothing has been
The demon? They're still going against the level 10 one, or it's everyone now?
Dagger.
No,
You are
when
one
you start
step
level
closer to
19 now,
defeating
but,
the spirits of the book.
you know, then so
Pyramids, pipes,
Armed
or
with the
frags
lost
to make
pages and the Kandarian dagger, We must now expel the Dark Ones from our realm.
Okay, yeah, much better, much better. I'm glad. This is why I've been saving these. Anytime I get a sword, you'll notice I start saving these. They're super good, super fucking good for this matter. So let's make 9 swords, and that's probably enough to eco rate through. I think that's less. Otherwise, we'll be using a lot more wood and metal than necessary.
Light is good.
This is good. Also,
That's my friend.
keep the Python
You're welcome.
just intact for now. Just in case somebody tries to eco raid me or online me or something, I have a way to defend myself. But yeah, we have a look. Oh, swords are so good, dude. So good. Yeah, I should have researched the other one. Can we get some more Giga Chads in the chat just for the hell of it? Anybody cool with that? Just throw some in there just for the fuck of it. No real particular reason. I just want to see the Evil. That's fair. Freestyle, let's go.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
it's ready to go, my man. Fucking unlocked and loaded, man. I like that. Okay, seriously, can we please get Face Punch to allow us to stack cards? I mean, it's been a long time coming. I feel like it's just fake sense. I'd really like to see that. If they're gonna make all these weird games, you might as well just go.
Yeah, that actually makes
Let's
sense.
make the ones that people are actually asking for. First step to garage doors. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's key cards. It's a fucking key card this big. You know, you should be able to keep more than one on you. It's just something you would put in your pocket. Stack this ratio. L plus. There we go. They're adding a weight system? Please, for the love of Christ, tell me that's not the case. They're adding weight encumbrance?
Oh, I hope they don't do that.
Yo, Big Brain!
He's saying that they're thinking of adding on Rust a weight limit. Exactly. Like, why would you do that?
Because it beats the purpose, man.
Stack these nuts. Stack these. Trying to think over here. I can't even think over here with all this gunfire over here. Thanks, Big Brain. Much love, as always. Exactly. You can stack much bigger things like solar panels. Like, come the fuck on, man.
That does make sense.
Yeah, man, escape. Just click this link right
Like,
here.
why would you
Charity
not be able to
donation.
stack, like,
This will bring you to the Tilt Spy campaign.
what's it called?
It'll all.
Why would you not be
everything
able
is
to
Tilt
stack
Spy.
the
Yes.
key cards, but for some reason you can stack like big things?
So this.
Like what did you say, the solar panels? You can have a stack of solar panels. You can't have a stack of key cards.
Okay, so we're gonna do that 2x2. I think this is a couple of files. Yeah, exactly. MLRS rocket. Okay. You should be able to stack these things like cards. Fucking time. Time for this. Listen to it. Thank you for that. That was very, very, very good. Kind of at least acknowledge it. Alright, eco rate. Do we have a mod in the chat? Can we get a vote, please? 5-minute vote is their Duke and Bill. 3-2, eh? Wow. It's falling apart. Any mod. I can't do this one.
So that was the first time you healed? Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. We have the logs in here right now?
There is no doubt that the demon will attempt to destroy the completed Necronomicon. Must not allow it.
Tasty George. Thank you very much.
You should have seen the other guy earlier too. Someone joined his chat and he was all cosmic sandwich. I'm surprised they changed your names though. I don't know if he got the reference though. Doesn't sound like he did.
He's got 50 seconds to do it.
You got 50 seconds to beat him? He's done.
Okay, well, what's the quarter? I don't think I'm going to bed at 10 p.m. Actually, no, it's not. I'd like get off work at 7 and I would be asleep at 8.
Practice your
I could.
The power hour. Is there goop inside the base? Or is there anything at all?
I think if anybody tried to raid the base that mean, oh, that's just probably gone now.
I only wish it could be with you.
No, actually, it should still have a few hours on it. It hasn't been even 12 hours, I think, yet. It hasn't been 24 hours yet since I made it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get some love in here for Block, man. Let's get some Giga Chats.
By 2 o'clock in the morning, it should not have anything. I went on there in the morning to check if it was still there, and it was still up.
I'll hop on with you later.
That server should only have like 4 days left though, so it shouldn't like really be like too much of a problem like for the base to like I guess exist. But one thing that does suck is we're kind of far. Like from it took me a bit to walk from the base to the launch site.
I'm wet now, like thanks. Like I don't want to wear like wet pants in the bar. That'd be fucking awful. Imagine someone just open a bottle of champagne on your fucking pants in a bar. You're like, come the fuck on, like.
Oh, yeah, this guy's Canadian.
Stupid. Like,
just heard the accent.
Nobody would ever want that. Hey, thank you guys. Thanks, Nightly. Yeah, swords definitely the move. This is fast as F. These things are durable too. Keep it going.
He used... Fuck, bro, why don't I never think of things like this? He's using to in order to break into this guy's base by hitting his foundations. Because he has wood foundations. He said he keeps swords so that way he could hit him. And I actually remember when we were bringing that one guy's base down real quick, the sword actually was doing real good.
It's a very even Steven vote, man. One side stands to gain quite a bit. Is it yes or no? Is there goop in the base or is there poop in the base? It's looking very promising.
Yeah, bro. Henry's
it's a code block
as a tank.
base, which
Look at
means
his ability.
Yeah.
There's a very high probability.
Increases damage.
If you want my advice, I would say yes. And you gotta be subjective. Or is it worth the shit?
Increased melee weapon damage.
A fucking fishing rod and some crap.
Increased amount of damage you receive. Those are the first 3 or 4 tricks you can unlock.
You're becoming you're back to devoted to future rod. Thanks for that. 527. Wow, someone just went hard on the yes. Okay, so the vote's about to wrap up right now. I think we just have enough to finish this too. Should be perfect. Okay. We might have to bag it here, unfortunately. Ah, fuck, it's just slightly too big. I don't know. It's not looking that goofy, if you want to be honest. It really depends on what's in that box. There might be a gun in there. So far, that is not fucking good. Okay, that's not good at all. It's got egg in there, and we'll see. We'll see if there's more, okay? Holo instantly means good. No, that's just crap.
He's gonna. Oh my god, that's smart. I didn't even think of that. He broke down the guy's what's it called? He broke down the guy's foundation, and I guess it was the foundation that the TC was on. So he got lucky on that. But they have more boxes in there, so he's trying to get in there. So since shit, since there's no building privileges on there now, you don't need to worry about that. He's just gonna go over there and put like in the spot that he's trying to crawl underneath, but he can't. He's gonna go put a sleeping bag right there so he could just spawn inside.
This thing took my parents. I want payback.
I think these guys were like 5-minute Andes. They basically threw up base and quit. We'll see what happens. Full box will have 8 AKs. That'll be fucking awesome. If this is where having a teammate would come into play, because I think you could squish someone under this wall. It's not that hard. We're not sure yet. So far, it's still on the ice. Well, definitely nothing in here. Like, is this even TC? Like, there was, like, quite literally nothing. How would they have TC? Is there even a TC in here? Wait, what? Oh my god, we didn't even hit TC.
Okay, he didn't even hit the TC.
I can't bag in here. Oh, dude, that's so rough. We're gonna have to break another foundation to get in. Oh, maybe.
This is Professor Raymond Noby. I am now certain that my recitation of the Necronomicon's passages
would be faster is if I just take a
resurrected
sword
Kandarian
soft side
demon.
out the fucking wood wall.
I cannot rectify my error, but execution of the following instructions may yet dispel the spirit.
Well, we're doing this. I'm just going to the store real quick.
The first step is to gather the pieces of a map that you'll find nearby. The map will reveal the location of the lost pages of the Necronomicon and Kandarian dagger.
Hey Kai, nice. First green crate of the night. Good. Makes me happy. Box, good. Box over here. Get some loot. All loot. It's crazy how much scrap I amassed, like, very quickly on this server. Like, I've already
Your
got
team has located the first piece of the map. A solid first step.
Made a couple good plays. Everything's good. Life's going well.
Never has my strength been greater.
Whoa. Oh.
My face shall be the last visage thou shalt look upon.
Can I kill this guy? Hey, your thing's on fire, man. Hello? What the fucking fuck?
Much evil is
That
converged
thing
at
is like
this
5
location.
HP, like, literally. It's like all... No. If I had like a fucking... Oh. Oh. Go, 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 go. I think these guys are gonna roof camp it on the left. Ah, fuck me, dude. Well, we tried.
These fools ain't trying to look for the map.
You said that not trying to?
I don't think so. They're all over there. I already collected the piece of the first map. The first piece of the map.
Oh damn!
I want to collect the second one. And it's only been a minute. And as soon as I spawned in, it said to go to Brujo's hut, and I was right next to it. I spawned in and I just found it.
Maybe they don't know where the pieces are at.
What was this? Like, what happened here? So confused. I think someone's just trolling. I don't know what else to say. It's tough.
No, I'm fine right now. Yeah.
No, escape. Thank you, man. You escaped the ads. Thank you very much, bro. Escape. Thanks for giving him the stuff. And he's paying forward the Honcho gifted. Honcho! Thank you. Yeah, there's nothing here. You could farm this, but it's boring as fuck. Unless you have a jackhammer, it's never worth it, ever.
Sounds like what a map needs to
Never,
be.
ever farm Razzie or Ellie without a jackhammer. It takes like a fucking eternity. It's not worth it. Okay, back to the... Sorry, obviously we had to go check. That was... Could have been huge. His name is also Eddie. There you go. It only gives you either of these. Evil. With a heat powder or something interesting, maybe HVM is so easy to get now.
Oh, that's right. I guess they made high quality metal easy to get in the PC now. So you don't like. Where people usually leave the what's it called? The helicopter's body now. They just take the boxes.
Oh, 2 in a row! Hey! Make it 3? 3 in a row!
Anybody can hear me? Bring me some meds, like right now.
Insane! Insane, dude. That is crazy. That is crazy.
That's the sound it makes on his shit when someone donates.
Pretty busy.
I don't even think, like, dude, you don't have to watch the stream mod you, I don't think. Like, I mean, the only thing you, like, the mod predictions are so easy to do. All you gotta do is type /predict or slash prediction or
Isn't
slash
over.
Those are the
Somebody
only
help me up.
you ever need.
These are the
Yo, boss, thank you for the 5 subs.
He said they just dying one by one.
Thank you. Thank you very much, boss. Thanks a lot, bro. Thank you very much. Bob, much love. Thank you for the subs. If you caught a sub for Bob, make sure you drop a thank you. Thank you very much, brother. Alright, we're going back to the eco range. It should be more than enough to get. I'm praying that this PC isn't fucking blocked. If it is, well, we can chop up the penalty really easily, too.
My soul has slipped its mortal coil.
Thanks a lot, man.
We gotta break that.
Is the bug's good? Is the bug's good? So we're good to go?
My soul in the open, that I may slay more evil.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna die.
Oh man, this sucks, dude. Yeah, it's hard that. It doesn't seem to work when it's not loud like it's not outside.
Oh,
One's a little.
Alright, Doug. I'll talk to you when I get to Austin. You wanna hop on a